Well, hello there. Welcome back to IVATOPIA's Let's Play. Did I get the name of the game right? It's Torment Tides of, I would miss this word up, Numenera. Anyway, this is episode 6 of my Let's Play for it. Okay, I think last episode I checked all this stuff and I was about to leave. So, I'll do that.
I'm ready.
Great. He's ready. We'll do this. Your dormant tides will not stop you from taking any path. Sorry, pick it now. That's not too fast. Too fast.
I need to talk to you.
You do? Just hear me say that. Oh yeah. So you do that. The blue thing needs to talk to me. Does he have any? I mean, has it right there.
This is the reef of fallen worlds, kid.
Okay.
It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay. Why were you looking at me when you said that? I wasn't, he growled. Don't be so paranoid. But when she isn't looking, he raises his eyebrows at you knowingly. So he was at her. Wow. What makes the reef so dangerous? Numbers of the past are always dangerous. That's the title of the game. Numenera. Sorry, a cough. The past are always dangerous. But there are other dangers, to some closer than others. Yeah, that's like kids laughing in the background, like, yeah, weird. Tell me what's dangerous about the reef again. Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it? I don't know, number of scavenger boys. It's hard to say which is more unpredictable. Scavengers, boy. Okay, you've got comma. Is that scavenger boys or scavengers and boy? It's hard. Oh, I get it. Numbers, whatever that is, and scavengers, he's saying they're dangerous, and he's basically, boy! It's hard to say which is more unpredictable. I get you. I read scavengers boys. For some reason when it wasn't. Can you tell me what's it now? Done that? What are the Numenera? You want me to tell you? He laughed without mirth. Numenera are all around you. Everything left over from the prior worlds. Sagas collects, thrives by trading artifacts from ancient civilizations. Hells, you can't scoop a handful of earth without finding drift from prior worlds mixed with it. Wow. Numenera is anything from the prior world, but mostly we mean the stuff of value to us. A lot of the Numenera are just oddities, fancy trinkets with little real use, but sometimes you'll get a, was that Sci-fi? That lets you do something incredible. Artifacts are worth even more. A Sci-fi will only do something once, but artifacts last a lot longer. Though they can burn out at the most inconvenient times, he frowns. Not that it's ever happened to me. Interesting. Of course, we got no idea what most of this junk was originally intended for. In most cases, it doesn't really matter. Like you might find what used to be a propulsion unit for a star. I was going to say Charlotte, not Charlotte. Chariot. That's the word, chariot. But who the hell knows enough to build you the rest of it? Better to use it as a weapon or a power source. He scowls, frustrated about something. I bet we could remake the world if we knew a tenth of the secrets of the ancients. But most days it's a challenge just to survive. Cool. Tell me more. Not done that. Can you tell me more about the numbers again? Done that. What's your story? Ask me again when we get out of here. I don't trust this damn reef any more than the company we keep. I guess that's aimed at her, I'm assuming. What do you think of Coal Steve? That's her, isn't it? A parasite disguised as a scholarin. Don't be surprised if she betrays you before the day is done. Actually, that would be slow for her. Wow. Why are you two hanging around there if you don't like each other? Can you tell me about your tattoos? They look almost alive. These are nothing. Call them a constellation, if you must. He smiles grimly. Some call them by worse names, but that's because they've had occasions to run afoul of these little snakes. What? Your tattoos come alive and attack people. He looks away. This line of questioning is clearly at an end. I guess either the imagery is of some kind of snakes that have actually attacked and killed people, or his tattoos come alive and attack people. I'm assuming he means one of the two. We'll find out later, I guess. Tell me more about Nope. What do you think we should do next? You want to fix that crystal chamber back there, yeah? First step is getting out of this reef. So all you want is out of this place, out of this place, out of this place. That little kid in the back seat. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No! What do you think you'll do? I don't want your help. Ooh, no. Let's keep going, alright?
Yes.
Okay, follow me. She's like a multiple lover. She has like a sister or something. Cool, weird design. Ooh, what the fudge is this?
Yes.
Two floating cones whirl and spin deceivingly around each other, giggling like children. Oh, that's what the laughing was. Children being tickled. The air around them smells of sweet burning leaves. Quick fingers touch a cone as it passes. Oh. I didn't actually see that confirmed that, but okay, whatever. I was just seeing how far I could go up. You managed to graze one of them with the tip of your finger. Run, a voice says, and your vision is stolen from you. Oh, sugar. A moon hangs over you, but it is not the one you recognise. It's black and in a pearl white sky. Thick, flat asteroids orbit it like petals in the wind. You feel... Was that questing? Queasing? Questing tentacles at your ankles. Queasing? Whatever. Doesn't know tentacles anyway. And the hot wind on your face smells of scorched hair and grief. Gain 2 XP. Your vision returns. The cone hangs motionless for only a second before resuming the giggling dance. What's done for patterns? The longer you stare at these artifacts, the more you are convinced that they turn faster with the spiraling paths across each other. What are you? The cones continue whirling and laughing like enraptured dancers, giving no sign that they heard you. What are you? The cone greets your question with a split second of hushed silence, followed by delighted pearls of helplessness giggling. They aren't for anything, they're from one of the worlds before this one. A lion rubs a hand along his stubborn jaw. Sometimes a numberer will do something useful, sometimes they will turn you inside out, sometimes they don't do a damn thing. That doesn't make sense. I've often said the same thing about you, darling. Wow. It's into the corner again. Tuning like that, laughter is their only response to it again. I guess I'm on a repeat thing now. Okay, leave the code alone. Do I have a map yet? Okay. Oh, kind of. Say do have a map, kind of. I guess you go peek, it looks like a dead end. Unless that isn't.
Yes.
Then head up that way. Oh, I can interact with it. Oh, so this is dead end too, isn't it? I can always... Ah, one is also this. I caramba. I don't want to leave this place yet if it's to leave. But do you think that's more of a portal to leave, or do you think that is? Well, let's try. I'm just wanting to leave. A mantle, black obelisk or whatever, floats in the mid-air even. Above the water it has a sharp curved side that covers it to a glowing tip that brightens or dims with the passing of the bay's faint breeze. With the passing of the bay's faint breeze. Lean out and touch the obstacle. You raise your hand towards the obelisk. Dull green light wells from within the black stone, fixed on you like a furious eye. I knew someone who did what you're about to do, Alan says casually. Aaron Priest, a beam came out of the top of that thing and ripped his face off, made a fancy night light out of his crystal necklace though. But hey, I'm sure you know what you're doing. Oh, hush. At least that poor priest died in service of his curiosity, rather than stumbling about the coast, complaining and feeling sorry for himself. Go ahead if you must, she tells you, ignoring him, but do be careful. Yeah, I'll try. Once again, a dormant light blooms from Nelson as you extend your hand towards it. Quick fingers, yank your hand right from the... touch it. Tides have shifted. What does that mean? You lay your palm on the surface of the osprey. A brilliant emerald beam erupts from the apex structure and strikes you in the chest. What follows is not pleasant, but mercilessly brief. Blue tide rised a tiny amount. Red tide rised a tiny amount. Okay, what does that mean? What did I just do? Whoa, sugar. What happened? When the light fades, you are utterly gone, burned to an... Okay, the guy was telling the truth. Burden and ash too fine to be seen amidst the drift of the ninth world. For a time, your toll lingers as a lesson in foolhardiness, but alas, even among the reckless, you prove unremarkable. Wow. Okay, I didn't think they would have something that would lead to the cube by touching it as soon as you stop the game. Okay, interesting. I guess I need to listen to them a little bit more. Yeah, I'll back here.
I'm ready.
So I have to do that conversation with him, boss. I won't read it, I'll just skip through it.
I need to talk.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
talky
the reef of fallen worlds, kid.
Okay, well,
It's a
Mr. is
dangerous
dangerous.
place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the skies you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
What's your story? Can you tell me about your tattoo? Boom. What do you think of Thingy? Boom. What do you think we should do next? Boom. Okay, we've gone through it for now. Can you tell me about... Question mark means I've done it, isn't it? Don't. Let's go.
It's a plan.
So I'll do this again. So I want to stick to what I'm doing. Okay, push the corners past. I did that first, didn't I? And I apparently don't just use it by mistake and it needs to, but whatever. So I'll go with that again. Watch the patterns. What are you? What are you? Continue, continue, continue. Try speaking to it again. And then it just went through the same cycle, didn't it? Yeah. Leave.
Ready.
Okay. Save. IVATOPIA, fall. And let's try just touch and pull it away. Because also you touch it fully, it kills us. You have to touch it. It tells me not to. Tells us again. And then quick finger yank your hand. You snatch your hand away as quickly as you can, but it's too late. The emerald beam, not enough. Tip and strike your chest. What follows is not pleasant. Ah, there we go. So apparently, if I had 100%, he might have done it. He might have gave me a different outcome. Might he? What do you say? Okay.
I'm going.
Is there any way again? What was that mean? Is there any way to get the outcome? Reach out. No, there's another way of getting a different outcome. Unless it randoms and gets a correct one. Oh, it did. Hopefully. A beam of light strikes from the tip of the iceberg towards your hand, but you are faster and it passes within a hair of your tingling fingertips. Okay, I might survive. As you watch the iceberg for any further signs of danger, the glow fades. It lets you out low appreciation whistles. You don't see people dodge light every day. I'm not going to reach out again because I know it's going to kill me.
Yes. Now.
Probably a bit careful with these because how cut they are. This seems the correct way, but let's see what these are. Long cable extended from this spout, but at the point where it dips below the water, it's being snapped in that while. And through the cubes hover in the air, you can feel the ground shudder with its vibrations.
As you wish.
Oh, what the fudge? Oh! It's very magnetic. The cable connects this spout to the collective device. The nozzle looks like it may have been attached to another machine. Oh, it's defending us.
It's a plan.
Ooh, who are these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, there's only 3 of us. Hi. Hi, everyone. As you step onto what looks like the back of an enormous structure, 4 strangers approach you. In the lead is a wiry man with parallel scars running from cheek to collarbone. On the left side of his face, he gives you a welcoming smile, pulling a grey glove embedded with pulsating lights. So I guess it's this guy. He's about to say something to you when he notices Calstein. Activate abilities granted by the character's type of focus. What does it do? Forever, I want to see what it does. There. Less skill. Choose one exploration, law, or combination skill. Plus training level in that skill were activated. Activate into next sleep. Oh, I've used it. Cool. I thought you've sworn off travelling, traversing or something, the reef. Found anything tasty? His eyes travel up and down, both you and Alligator. Odds and ends, Coral? Nothing that would interest you, I'm sure. His words are calm, but she has gone quiet. Still. Turn to Coral. What do you want? May we pass? Something wrong? Nothing's wrong, dear. I accompanied Cora on our expedition once. Long ago, his methods were too crass for my taste. Though, in his defense, he never tried to kill me when my back was turned. She beams at Cora. Oh, that's the guy with us, isn't it? Or, if he did, he failed and I didn't notice. I don't like this. Arjun, I wish I could say names properly. Arjun hisses in your ear. But loud enough that Colstein can hear too. If she's cagey about him, it can only mean trouble. You should hear what I tell people about you, dear. She gives Alan a venomous smile. Killer or not, she whispers. Cora is not a man who can be trusted with unvanished truth. Tread lightly. Yeah, but technically, obviously, this version, because I reloaded, doesn't count. But technically, she did tell me to touch that thing. You know, it was going to kill me, and it did. So, I don't really trust her as much to do with that moment. Let Cora and Carlson talk. Turn to Cora, what do you want? No. Right to the point, this one, isn't he? I know most of this draft. Yeah, draft, yeah. Or draft, whatever. That scavenge the reef these days. But it's a rare pleasure to see a new face. He smiles. It's disarming. All I want is information. A falling star landed near here not long ago. I don't suppose you were around to see it. Deception. I'll be honest with you. I saw the star, but don't know where it landed. Truth. I fell from the sky. There was no star. Where did this star land? What are those gloves for? Nice scars. How did you get them? Two things are more dangerous than death in this world, he says. He smiles widely, asking implied questions of strangers, playing with numerous you don't fully understand. My error was in the latter category, and I've grown more careful since. What are those gloves for? Unwelcomed, but as systematic complications, he does not elaborate. He does so love his ambushes, Carl sees whispers in your ear. Again, even though her mouth is closed and she isn't looking at you, he didn't have the glove when I knew him last. But I wager they're connected to devices in the area. I fell from the sky, there was no scar. Why not star? Shifted. I thought so. To reward your honesty, I shall be honest in turn. You have two choices here. Both of them are dreadful. Silver tide rise to a tiny amount. He holds up a finger. First option, you surrender to us and we convert you to my employee. For, well, experimentation and dissection. Frankly, it's not pretty, but there it is. He holds up a second finger. Second option, we kill you and the old man try not to kill Colstein and bring your body to the employees anyway. He winks at Colstein. Apologies, sweetie. He whirls on Colstein, his face tight with fury. You told him we were here, didn't you? You couldn't resist selling me out one more time. Are you really so paranoid? She sighs and as frustration, darling. She says to Corin, take your thugs and go home, otherwise we'll have to rip you to pieces, and the world is already so untidy. Clenches his glove fist, and a soft whistle pierces the air. What did you say, fallen star? I'm fine, I'll surrender. I'm going nowhere. Oh, what do I do? You know what? I'm going to do it in the next episode, so let's go on a good stuff for tune in and find out if I surrender or fight. This is IVATOPIA saying bye for now, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.